Hey there, YouTube friends. Mass Bandit here. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I always do appreciate it. And oh, it's Planet Coaster, which means we're in Summerdale, which means we have Redline with us again today. Hello.
Hello.
And you've been busy at work on Summerdale. I'm very excited to see what you've been up to.
Yeah, it's been a good couple weeks.
Oh, yeah. The last time you were with us, you were just getting started, and by just getting started, you already had done a lot. And so this is more of like a cleanup episode more than anything, right?
Yeah, so like I said the last time, I tend to jump around to different projects to not keep not get stale on anything. So I started a lot of stuff, and this time around I tried to go back and finish a couple things. So there's some mostly finished or completely finished parts to look at.
Awesome. I'm really, really excited. You've been sharing some screens with me, but I'm sure you've been keeping enough stuff close to the vest here. Like, I can see some things poking out over there. I think that was there last time, maybe.
There are a couple of surprises along the way.
So this is our side entrance. If you're unfamiliar with Summerdale, if you've hopped on since the zoo era, hi, this is the game I've been playing for the last 3 years. Like, this is where I got hashtag got good. A lot of people are complaining about the learning, or not a lot of people are complaining, but a lot of people are surprised at how difficult it is to make things look good in Planet Zoo, and it's because I've played this, and same reason you're so good at it, you have several years under your belt now, and it is a pretty steep learning curve to build, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely takes a while. Like, it's funny to go back and look at what I did on the first couple days, and I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. And like, honestly, what helped was to get into Bro Nation and see what other people were doing, and realize like, oh, I could do things a lot differently. Think about scale and all that. It was a big help.
Right, watching a lot of YouTube and stuff, and Bro Nation is like, oh dang, I never thought about using this. So what's in here? If I sneak in here.
Well, so this will be a gift shop. There wasn't really a gift shop on this side of the map, and I didn't get a chance to throw in anything in the interior, but I wanted to get an idea of how big it was.
The flooring's nice.
Yeah, right.
Not even being the only thing that really like this.
It was the only thing that really resembled like tile, and I know a lot of places like that. Because people are going to be walking in off of like a wet ground, they don't want the wood to be ruined, so they'll put, tile down or something.
And are those future changing rooms? Oh yeah, try it on.
Yes.
Cool. I'm sorry that I looked at something unfinished first.
No, it's bound to happen.
That's
There's
a nice little detail,
still.
though. All right, so this was in a state of early. This had not been worked on very much yet, but here we have. Mit Musik geht alles besser. I don't speak German clearly, but we have Music Express, and this just tugs at my heartstrings.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun to put together. I knew I wanted to put that wall in the middle that closes off the back half of the ride.
Oh yeah.
And I spent some time with the art shapes and stole a little bit from one of the other rides I had made for myself. And then I made like a little music facade in the back there. But
I love it.
This is one of the things that looks really, really good at night because there's lights and things that go.
Well, should we switch it to nighttime then, and let's take a gander?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, look at that! Oh, it's got spots and everything. Oh, look at that's really cool. Wow, I love that. Oh, that's just like epic. That would be very sensory overload in it, wouldn't it?
Yep.
That's awesome.
And I kind of figured like lighting is fairly easy to upkeep, so it wouldn't be a huge expense as compared to like big theming pieces and whatnot. So I thought it would be cool. Like the park would make this an interesting ride since it's near the entrance and pretty permanent,
Yeah, no, I love it. I think and I love the green. Like, I was like, ooh, how's that going to look? But now that it's all done, I really enjoy the green here. Let's switch it back to daytime. That's great. You went with the multicolored, right? That's because we were debating if to go red or multicolored.
Yeah, that seemed to be the popular choice. So I went with that, and I added to the queue a little bit. It's not functional because it's actually like on top of the ride pad, but
that's a problem
helps
with this. This
Yeah, it
ride
helps
has
to
a problem
explain
with
that
it.
huge space in front of it.
Right. Oh, and you get little peeks of the coaster zipping by that just happened there. Ooh, this is great. This is so well done. I love this style, and the lighting, the lettering is so great. I mean, I know this is what we saw last time, but it just looks so much more, like you said, permanent now. So let's check this out at night too. Actually,
Definitely.
how's this at nighttime?
Oh, it's good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I love that. So this is what's in there, the lighting up there, right? That wasn't,
Right.
okay.
And you can kind of see the spots from the Music Express poke through the wall every once in a while. Yeah.
Ooh, there's a fountain there. Hold on a second.
So that's one of the little surprises. That's the most recent thing I've been working on.
Okay. So let's.
And
what else?
I'll let you know. I'll have you let me know what you think. But I thought it would kind of go neat with the retro area, and I know it sort of clashes with the other stuff, but I figured in a lot of amusement parks like that, it's just kind of like, well,
oh yeah,
it doesn't.
There's gonna be. I think you're right. I think there's gonna be clash. So from this angle, like, look at that. Whoop. That's really nice from that angle for sure. I get what you're saying. It does kind of clash with the carousel, but I'm okay with that. This is, like you said, a smashing of two areas together in a tiny little park. So I'm gonna change the time of day here. Actually, it's a little. Let's make it a little. There we go. More midday. Midday. Oh yeah, I like this. So this is the gems, right?
Yeah, kind of supposed to get that like glass block look to it.
Oh yeah.
And then I put some neons behind that as well.
Oh really? So again, I'm gonna be shifting times a lot this episode. I could feel it. Oh, that's really nice. That's way more subtle than I thought it was gonna be. That's really nice. Oh, I love that. I don't care how it looks in the other direction. But even this, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just you'd see clashes of styles all over the place in parks.
Yeah, and I think once you start to put some foliage and stuff in, it'll start to pull stuff together for sure.
Yeah, once it's more of a concretized idea, but that's great.
Yes,
but this just this new path, because this was just a start of an idea when I handed the park off to you. This is a nice little view here. This coaster that is a mess of track. Wow.
Yeah, I was afraid that it would dominate the skyline a little bit over here, but it really kind of it looks good, I think.
Yeah, it's set back enough that here it comes. Perfect timing. Good job, coaster. It's set back far enough that it doesn't. Oh, look at that. It's a major hang time. That's awesome. Wow. All right, and there's our first little glimpse. Look at that arch, man. Look at that sign. Oh, is that what you got custom made?
That was, yeah. Compliments of Idro.
Good job, Idro.
He offered to make it when I put a little help wanted basically in the Bro Nation chat.
Very nice.
And it's flexi color and it lights up at night, so he did it. Yeah.
Man, and that's why he's a TMTK wizard. That's why he gets the little hat. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is so old school in the best way possible. I got nothing to say other than damn.
The lights along. I don't know who did they were like 70-watt light bulbs. I don't actually know who put it on the. You had downloaded them.
These?
Yeah, you had those already. Like I had to download them whenever I took the park.
Oh, look at that. That's a screenshot right there.
Worked quite well.
Yeah, those are beautiful. Are they individual?
Yep.
No. Are the bulbs individual, or how did you put them on?
Oh, yeah. They're all individually placed on there.
Each single bulb. They're not in a strand of any capacity.
They are not in a strand.
Oh my gosh. Dude, really?
Yep.
Holy crap. You had to put every single one of these on there. Well, at least the template.
Yeah, those were copied back, but the ones on the front I placed, yeah.
Oh, that's just gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, and then you just got to get the purple people eater behind it, and we are set. That is so good. I love this. This is so the care and detail and the authenticity.
I think this was probably my favorite thing that I worked on. I mean, the roller coaster has been fun, but like this is my wheelhouse right here.
It's just so damn charming. Like, it's just so damn beautiful. The lattice work. Jeez. It's I hate to be a broken record, but it's so good. And at night it's just beautiful. The soft glow. Look at that. Yeah, classic as hell. Dang, man. And there's even room to sneak by if you need to.
I liked the name Sycamore Falls because all of the trees I kept placing were sycamores, which obviously can be changed, but that's what I was using as reference to figure out what it would feel like to put some bigger trees in there.
Some taller trees, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Cool. Let's take a walk through the queue. So now is this we still need some supports, but the station's work is done, right?
Yeah, so what I had focused on was the concrete trench that goes around the flume, like when it's actually sunk into the ground.
Oh, so I'm gonna have to get
done
out
all that
for that.
And then the station is more or less finished, other than it needs lighting, and the exit path I think needs to be finished.
Okay. Cool. So I like how it's this. I love custom railings. I know they're a pain in the butt, but they really do make a world of difference, don't they?
They do, especially in a ride like this that would probably have a lot of wooden railings and things like that.
Absolutely. And I like that it's not just beams. You added some character with the flat, thinner beams on top. Like, it's those little details that really set. Someone was just asking for tips on improving build. These are the kind of little details you think about, is like add a little bit of interest, a little bit of visual interest. Use of different materials. Like, you've got a lot of different types of wood here, which I think makes it look really nice and a lot less monotone.
Right. Well, it's tough with wood sometimes because it does tend to be like all brown. So you got to find some places to put a little bit of variation in there.
Right. And it looks like a lot of it has that older, aged, kind of almost gray look going on. So, yeah, I appreciate that, too. It's solidifying that it's an older ride. So let's just take a look. Oh, look at this. I love this this work here, these beams. Is this inspired on anything? Or was this of your own imagination?
No, this is, I think, pretty typical of a lot of the GCI stations, actually.
Okay.
I've seen a whole bunch that have this sort of like cross beam,
the weaving
structure
almost
to it. Yeah, that a lot of times they'll do, rather than doing like one really big thick beam, they'll do some thinner beams that are like intertwined in the middle there.
Cool. I love it. Oh man, look at this.
The terrain work to get it to like be mostly flush up against was not.
Oh sure. As someone who started custom walling the Rapids ride, only to have Mike then melt it all, and I had to do it again. And then Ruble did the rest. Ruble saved my arse on that one, and you saved my arse here. This is nice. Look at how close it gets. I like this. And you get some. Oh, we're gonna have some coaster interaction.
Absolutely. But so over here, I built the queue off to the right there.
Oh, okay. I like how you do with the trees there.
Yeah, it seemed like I was taking a lot of trees out, and I wanted to find some places to put them back in. So
here's the extended queue.
Yes, that has a floating roof for
at
the moment.
It's fine. Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna say anything. I assume it's a whip. I like these little planters, these brick planters. Those are nice.
Yeah, I thought that was like, I was trying to think of what they would do. I'm assuming this would be a fairly new ride, and I know like this has been kind of a way for parks right now to throw in some of that old charm, but it has a little bit of a cleaner look to it, with like brick and rustic railings and things. So
yeah, that's another.
I thought it'd be
style
cool
of
toss it in there.
Yeah. Ooh, can I stop right here and look?
Yeah, for sure. This I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with this area, but it seems like a good place where people would want to sit and observe. So I knew I was gonna have to trench this out, and I wanted it to be very clean and concrete with some interest, which is what the fountain and the plants are for.
Yeah.
Foliage is definitely not final. I just needed something to get an idea of what it would look like.
I like it. It's now this feels way more modern.
Yes.
Just the way it's designed and with the arches and the little details here. Yeah.
This would be like 2020.
Okay. So this is as new as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it is. Dang, we're that close to 2020, aren't we?
We sure are.
Jeez. I've been in such a fog the last several weeks. I haven't been playing much of anything recently. Just been trying to keep my head above water with real life, so... I like that this almost feels like an add-on, like it's such a stark difference. Like,
right. It's kind of one of those, like, Cedar Fair, we're going to build this big grand plaza for this fancy new ride that we've got. So it's, it's a kind of a package deal.
Yep. I totally get that. Love the details here on this fence wall, I guess. Very nice little, it's so simple, but it's unique. That's so good. And is this some clearance markers down there for you?
Actually, I think those were my centering markings to make sure that the track was going down the center of the trough.
That's clever. Cool. So check this out. We got the little lightning bolt. I like that.
Yeah.
So
the surge theme.
Charger? Is that what? No.
Surge.
Yeah. Very cool with the copper tone kind of look going on, with the Duracell kind of look going on.
Yeah. You had pointed that out afterwards, and I was like, oh, yeah, I guess it does look a little Duracell.
Sorry if that wasn't your intentions.
No,
I get the
okay.
whole copper wire thing, though. That makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Wow, you squeezed a ton of Q in here.
Yep.
That's impressive. That's really impressive. That's a quite sizable queue, given what you had to work with. That's nice. Let me get rid of the interface. There we go. And the transfer track. You found a spot for it. I didn't think I'd be able to do that. Very nice. So our station is I'm liking where it's headed. I like that it's all very flat. The roofs are flat.
Yep. Yeah. I was trying to. I had a hard time coming up with something that I thought I liked for this. So I was messing around with getting some different levels for the roof, and trying to get some sort of like modern design on the side to echo like that design I had done on the fence.
Okay, I see that.
Perfect.
So how close is this then to what you showed us last time? Because I know you said you were going to go in and smooth it heavily. Did that require a lot of rebuild then?
I mean, most of the track has been rebuilt. The design necessarily hasn't changed. I did take one of the turns out. So there's the loop and then the overbank that goes over the plaza. And then I think there were like a left and then a right and a left again into the airtime hill that goes back over it. And I cut out one of those so it just circles around.
Okay.
It was for a couple reasons. One, it was getting in the way of having a queue there, and two, it was just a little bit longer, I think, than what it really needed to be.
Okay. Cool. This is I'm impressed with all you were able to squeeze in here. And the little bits that are a little more show ready are really promising. This is still your favorite element right here? This wacky thing?
This is, yeah. And I did edit it a little bit.
Okay.
And I tried to get it like a really nice smooth roll over the top.
Oh, I love how it just floats over it. And then right into some crazy overbanks. Nice airtime. Messes around over here. Man, it is awesomely sprawly in a really good way. You're able to interact with a lot of things.
Yeah, I wanted to get a little bit of that icon vibe that you were looking for, and I figured this would be a great place to have it interact with, like the Woody and with the log flume and the path and all that.
Look at how straight all that is. I would never be able to do that.
Yeah.
Man, that's good stuff. All right, awesome. Well, keep going, and as soon as you're tired of it, let me know, and I will gladly take it back from you. But you keep going until you think you're done with it. So, any parting words for you? Anything else you want to share or say or do before we get out of here?
No. Happy holidays and happy Planet Coastering for everybody.
That's right. Happy holidays to everyone, and happy Planet Coastering indeed. Great. Well, if you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, all that yes. And we'll be back in a little bit for another episode of Summerdale. So thanks for watching, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.